6 leaks tease a Lord of the Ring scale battle with orcs. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, everything on the internet is true. Quoted from Albert Einstein. So this is 100% certain. I'm definitely gonna play this game once it will launch. Because why not? I hope the combat is a little bit better than the last one. I'm confident. I think we will get Starfield first. So we'll kind of see what's going on. Video game developer Bethesda changed the scope of fantasy role-playing games with the Elder Scrolls V. Skyrim Unlimited Mega Omega Lul Hyper Editions V2, V12 in 2011. A new Elder Scrolls 6 leak has seemingly revealed a release date, timeframe and some gameplay details. If true, the experience might put the players in the middle of massive battles that feel as large as anything we have seen in Lord of the Rings. The information was posted anonymously to the Elder Scrolls fandom site on April 24th and allegedly verified on Reddit, where always everything is true. But there are some edits claiming the leaks are false. Unbelievable. Burn these people to the ground. Redditors King K. Roll vs Siri claimed that the leaker, who is assumed to be a Bethesda contractor, showed them a copy of their NDA. Very smart thing to do, that he then showed to a site moderator to verify the post. Again, a very smart thing to do. It's said to take place in both High Rock and Hammerfell, which are the two neighboring regions to the west of Skyrim in Tamriel, the main continent where all of the Elder Scrolls games take place. The leak mentions Q4 2024, so plus 2 years usually, as a release date timeframe for Elder Scrolls 6. Now I will tell you why that's not gonna happen after we finished reading the article. Which means it will arrive by October 2024 at the earliest, assuming the post is accurate. That means there is no hope that it will be a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X launch title. But the post described it as potentially the most cinematic and massive Elder Scrolls game in the franchise history. Well, of course. It makes sense that it would be planned for next-gen console. People that thought it comes out in 2020, like, bro. They're milking the shit out of Elder Scrolls Online. Why would they launch a new one already? You would just kill each other. Like, what's the point? Hammerfell, back here. Skyrim is up here. You're going to Hammerfell. That's pretty much confirmed. I think also in the trailer they showed, so yeah. What can fans expect? The fandom post states that the game will be titled The Elder Scrolls 6 Redfall, because apparently they trademarked that, and that it will take place 6 years after Skyrim's event. Players will be thrown into a period of regional unrest and take part in large-scale battles involving some of the biggest power players in Tamriel. So, think Skyrim, but instead of factions with a single region, players will be dealing with continental politics on a much wider scale. Where's the online part of this? Is that coming later? The leaker states that Bethesda is waiting until the PS5 and Series X are a few years into their life cycle. The publisher wants to make the most use out of the console's next generation hardware to render sprawling environments and battle with potential hundreds of warriors. So it's actually smart that like things like this doesn't get immediately released, because like not everybody has a new console at the launch, like when the new consoles launch, because there's just not enough of them being produced. And then obviously you also can see what kind of stuff you can pull off with the new hardware. Most of these regions will be warring against each other, wrote the anonymous leaker. This is because the Bethesda wants to use this generation's hardware to create some huge epic battle scenes with dozens, if not hundreds of characters battling on screen in real time. That will feature Thomas the Tank Engine, a million of cheese rolls killing each other, and some other stuff. It's Specifically, they mentioned an enormous clash that will take place when the Orcinar orc race raid a city in High Rock named Gehenna. This battle is said to be Siege on Whiterun from Skyrim times 10, which was one of the culminating quests in the Elder Scrolls V. Holy moly, that's what it's gonna look like. The leaker said Bethesda will also focus on giving players who are obsessed with finishing every side quest a variety of fun Easter eggs and details on top of a very juicy crown store. They described one mission where the player is asked to babysit a group of Khajiit feline race children. So they will basically be cat sitting a litter of kittens. If this is all true, it seems like Bethesda is trying to strike a balance between a game of massive proportions and filling it with the rich lore and fans of the series have obsessed over 4 years. But does all of this add up? Honestly, I could have come up with this in an afternoon. Like, it's just like, okay, massive scale battles, there's gonna be some Khajiits, like, okay, what's the... So far, these are the most believable Elder Scrolls 6 leaks we have received to date, and even if their accuracy is called into question, everything that's presented here, from the release date to the scope, seems possible, while the gameplay details that the leaker mentioned are impossible to fact check. That alleged release date makes a lot of sense based on the continuing popularity of Skyrim. As mid-2018, Bethesda reported that millions of people are still playing Skyrim every month. That suggests that the company is in no big rush to put out another installment. Yeah, of course, if you recycle Skyrim 200 more times. Instead, they would rather take their time and flesh out the sequel that will do Skyrim. Flesh out? That's usually what modders do. My grandma could have written this out, yes. The company has recently faltered with the launch of Fallout 76, which has an online follow-up to its post-apocalyptic RPG series. Okay, yeah. I guarantee you, as long as Elder Scrolls Online is the milking cow of the Elder Scrolls lore, they're not even gonna bother launching another Elder Scrolls title. Elder Scrolls Online makes them too much money right now. And I doubt that it will actually make less money in 2.24. More and more players are coming to the game every year. I feel like it's gonna be at least another 2 years till we be pushed. Let's see, do we actually have a way to get to this alleged guy? Like, was there a link somewhere? The info was posted to the Elder Scrolls fandom. Let's go. Frank's World. Thank you for the raid. Okay, this is the leaker, huh? The orcs who add another dimension to the conflict in High Rock, blah blah blah. I mean, it's just stuff rounded together. Okay, we're gonna have epic battles, yada yada. Everybody can come up with that. It would have been more believable if he had taken cheese rolls and potatoes. Bram 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 bram. Bethesda intend to build off vehicle mechanics developed for Starfield. When is Starfield coming? So yeah, we will see how it goes on. If the game launches, I will probably still be here, unless I'm already retired. But otherwise, I will definitely play it. Sounds like a pretty nice game, but I really want to see Starfield. I feel like if Starfield is gonna be good, then the Elder Scrolls 6 will also be nice. If Starfield is shit, Elder Scrolls 6 will also be shit. They're taking notes from CD Projekt Red for creating the feeling of a dense, bustling city. We will see. I really hope the new consoles and stuff like that will allow like for way bigger things, no matter whether these leaks are probably bullshit. But anyway, you know, It's a bait. People have something to talk about. Earned media. Free advertisement. One dude drops an article, every content creator, including me, jumps on that thing. Like it's the last thing I will eat for 2 years.